I'm going to illustrate this idea, and what it is, we were talking about it, and I've noticed being an artist, now teaching myself music, you going into public speaking spaces with a spacesuit and really truly defining meaning and transforming thought. But the way that we do that, and I guess in my brain kind of works like someone diving in a very chaotic ocean, right? And that ocean is creativity. If I think about it like that, where the very, very, very top, we were talking and you were talking about just, how unnerving it can be sometimes when you're going up on stage and things like that. And you're doing something that's very different, something that people aren't used to seeing. And that feels very turbulent, right? It feels like waves crashing. I think about big pirate ships and boom, boom, like ships fighting and shooting and blowing cannons and waves crashing everywhere.
Cannons.
Yeah, cannons, man.
What century are we in?
We are going full Pirates of the Caribbean.
Gosh.
We're going full Pirates of the Caribbean. And so I just think like chaotic waves and stuff like that, and everybody is trying to get a piece of something, right? On the top of that water, everybody's trying to get a piece of that. And then you yourself are in the water, in this very turbulent water, trying to be this thing among everything else, and you cannot find definition yet, but you know it's there. So you say, screw it, I'm going to go further down, I'm going to dig deeper. I'm going to swim deeper into that creativity, right? And so with that, you start to notice that the top of the water was the most chaotic part about it. As you get closer down, and as you start swimming further and further down, you start to notice that it gets quite a bit calmer. Temperatures change, things change, what you see changes. But then also, there's a larger diversity of life closer to the bottom, right? Things don't necessarily look the same. Things are brighter. It's everything like that. And once you get there, you keep pushing, you realize, boom, that's what I'm looking for. And it was way further down.
Well, yeah, so the metaphor worked really because we were talking about, not necessarily just talking about what I'm doing, we're talking about is creativity as a whole. So I'm a musician also, and we were talking about like just the journey of an artist. And if you think about, like he was saying, the ocean as creativity, and really we believe that every person is a creator. Like literally, we're all here. There are answers and solutions and creativity inside of all of us. And when you're on the top of the choppy waters, it's just more turbulent, just because that's the surface is what receives the most contact. Think about being at the beach, and so there's not as much room up there for you to be yourself. But it's those that decide to make a commitment to be brave and dive deeply into subjects that find treasure. Treasure is not normally floating at the top.